Uh, you know, nothing like some good old fishing to pass the night. It's not like I have a bed right over there or anything, but there's just something so soothing about fishing. See what I can catch here. Maybe? Maybe. Ah. Hurrah! Looks like I got a raw perch. Awesome. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to episode 3, I believe. Yes. I want to say it's episode 3 of a Resonant Rise. So, as is with most mod packs, I got extremely carried away um, playing mod pack and just kind of trying to advance bit by bit. So, you may notice, yes, I managed to get a shader pack to work, which is the first time I've ever managed to do this in a mod pack and had it be somewhat stable and I'm not crashing. So, I'm keeping an eye on my FPS right now, as you can see at the top left of my screen. I'm still managing to get about 40 to 60 at any given time FPS. But I mean, you can see the sunrise. I mean, that water just looks amazing. So, I mean, I'd like to play with this mod pack. I feel like it will give it a little extra, um, just something nice to look at as we go. The shaders, I've tried the high shaders and I've done extreme shaders with no issue on vanilla Minecraft. However, just in order for me to keep my frames up, I had dropped this and I tried swapping a few settings. However, I noticed only 2 glitches so far. Okay, 3 glitches. So I also set up 4. Okay, so number 1, the seared window here for my smeltery, you don't see the frame around it anymore, so it looks like it's missing. But there's a seared window right here, so I can look inside the smeltery. There's supposed to be a seared tank here, but for whatever reason, because it's filled with lava, it just looks like a lava source block. That is a glitch, maybe due to Optifine, actually. Let's go ahead and take a look if it... Okay, yeah, so you can see the frame here, and you can see everything's working. Even this is working, so it's definitely something to do with the shaders. But I could deal with it. Hopefully you guys could deal with it as well. That's fine. And yeah, the portable tank right there doesn't look like there's any lava in it, but if I hover my mouse over there, you can see I have 31 buckets worth of lava out of 32 buckets worth. So that's still working. And last but not least, I noticed that the texture for this hardened energy cell is a little wonky. Now, the only things that you guys really missed out on, I believe, is I ended up making a hammer called Hams. Made a chisel. Haven't even used it yet. And I made a hatchet so that I could chop a lot of trees, because I went ahead and started making some Java barrels. But I figured it's not worth actually placing these down until I get a base going. So, in this episode, I figured we could start working on a base. I went ahead and I took dirt to lay out like the base area of where I think my house should go. So, the walls are going to be over here. It's going to loop back just a little bit. Have like a tiny little window right here or something. Or just to get a little extra space. And just because I don't like building straight up squares or rectangles, I like to have a couple of contours in the build. And even then, this grass is going to be where the floor is, and you're going to come down here, and there's going to be some stairs or slabs, and you'll walk down, and it'll just kind of make this room seem like there's a little bit more space in there, even though you won't have a window. I think the best window will be, well, it'll probably be multiple floors. Like I'll have a second story on here, and that way we'll be able to look over the trees a little bit, see that nice little village over there, and as well as looking over the water into whatever type of oh Jesus. Okay, that's gotta be like a dungeon. I was gonna say, I thought the trees are on fire. Anyways, I'm gonna get started on that. Let me turn off this F7. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on that. We will. Well, I'm also trying to think of what else you may have missed. I also made this grindstone, which I needed to make the electrum for the energy cell. And the solar panel too, I'll actually show you guys. I didn't want to, wow, I did not notice you can right click this thing. Light level, charge. So I wonder, solar flux. Is there some sort of upgrade? Distributes energy to one additional connected machine. Generates more RF in low light, but less in full brightness. Decreasing returns. Scale. Efficiency upgrade. Transfer rate. Internal capacity. Accumulates energy to heat vanilla furnaces. That's kind of cool. So let's say I want this efficiency upgrade. Oh boy. I need an induction smelter for that. So that's not going to happen. So in order to make these, I've made a bunch of different solar panels in the past on FTB Infinity. However, they were a big pain and you needed steel. This recipe, if I grab a little bit of iron here, let's see, how much do I need? So you need 3 mirrors, which means, and I need 8 of those, so I need 24. 24 of those pieces of glass. 23 and 24. So the recipe is extremely easy. You put iron in the center and you just drop the glass up top. You get 2 each. Okay. And my math was wrong. Very bad when I'm on the spot. Okay. There's 24. And now we can take some redstone and wooden planks. Go ahead and grab the redstone, grab some wooden planks. And we now make 8 level 1 solar panels, which have a generation of 2. But if you, what am I missing? Okay, so I also need a gold ingot, which I can turn these nuggets into, thank God. You make one of these reception coils, surround it with the solar panel, and bada bing, bada boom, we just doubled our energy. So I'm also curious if I block the top here so it doesn't take energy. Can I place a solar panel, I guess, right here? And that's storing. You can see at the top, it's got about 1,000 RF already. The light level is only 9, whereas this one's level 11. This one's got to be getting blocked a bit. That's fine. If I open up the side, it does. So I'm able to fill this twice as fast now. I just figured I'd build a little battery to store some energy. I've been debating on, oh yeah, and obviously because I made a hammer, I had to go ahead and upgrade to a tool forge. It means I collected up to 4 blocks of iron. If you take a look here, I've been doing a lot of caving, so I'm pretty good in that area for now. I'm low on copper and tin, however, and you can never use enough gold in mod packs. But I was using this chisel, and I think for the base, the lower foundation, always a good idea to use some sort of stone. Because this is our first base, it's not going to be anything too intricate, but I'm either just thinking these aligned cobblestone bricks or the small cobblestone bricks. I was taking a look at smooth stone, and they have some as well, but these look just like the vanilla Minecraft stone bricks. I guess I could use the wide stone bricks, but it looks a little awkward to me. So what I'm thinking is we may use, we could use polished, potentially. Let's take a look at this. And then I'm thinking, for the support beams, we could use some spruce. I really like spruce over the vanilla, or not the vanilla, the oak wood. Just because it's a little better contrast. So, that doesn't look too bad. And what I'm thinking is we could pull this doorway out so that it's right here. And if we, like, that I guess works. That's not looking too bad. Look at that. Look at that sunset. Very bright. Sorry if I hurt your eyes. And we also had wide stone bricks is here. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with the polished stone brick, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue to cook some stone, which I've been trying to build up a little bit of it. So we can go ahead and chisel all of that and that back chisel. I'm gonna go ahead and surround the walls with these new blocks, and then I'll come back and we'll think of something to do for a floor. So, see you guys. Okay, so looks like got the base layout of the house finished. Dug out the area for the floor. Now we must decide what type of floor do we want. So I could go ahead and re-chisel some of the stone, even though I'll probably end up wanting to use this for the second level and whatnot. However, I am not ready to start working on that, so we'll deposit all of those goods. Try to clear out our inventory a bit. Oh, and let's take a look at how this borderless glass pane looks. I guess it doesn't. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. I wonder if that's an Optifine thing, though. So we will try. Oop, still had some of those in there. Let's go back to. I guess we'll just check out the normal glass pane. Oh, it could be a texture pack thing as well. I am using Faithful. Yeah, that looks a little better. My texture pack is the Faithful 64 pack version 1.4.0. So I figured we're gonna have a lot of windows on this base, especially here because we will still be able to put tools and everything on the wall because we're underground a bit. This will just bring daylight in. So we're gonna keep these. On the glass a bit, and for the floor I'm thinking we could go some type of wood, maybe even birch, to kind of keep the interior here bright. But then again, if I ever have to move anything or something may start on fire. It looks like we already have an oak wood theme going on here with the stairs just to get up and down, but that can always be swapped out later. So I'm going to say with what we have, we can. I wonder what bricks would look like. Is there anything we could do with this type of clay? Hardened clay. Any uses for that? Can we chisel it? Ooh, what is this? Aurora. Huh. Kind of clicking around. So I don't have many clay balls at the moment, but if we take a look at what type of brick we can find. Here we go. Here we can chisel these, maybe. Yellow bricks, aged bricks, buried, mortarless. Let's just search for the chisel mod and we'll see if anything kind of sticks out for these blocks as a type of floor. Could have a glowing floor with Futura circuits. We could grab a bunch of glowstone, which we'd still have to go to the nether for. Sandstone. Guess that wouldn't look too bad. Let's see once more what the cobble can do. Because I'm thinking, honestly, we will just do huge cobblestone tiles or cobblestone with panel. Well, I think I'll just do these tiles. We'll see how that looks. And then grab some birch. Okay. Now with the shader pack being here, I hope it's not too dark. There's like some pink hues coming through those windows. So if I go ahead, we'll make some more of these huge cobblestone tiles. 64 should be more than enough. I think we're going to use these for the basement, or this lower level. I may or may not have a basement in this base as well, aside from where this is. However, that doesn't look too bad at all. Then we're going to have to bring that stuff down. And then for the floor up here, I was thinking we could actually switch it up and use some birch. And we'll see if there's any decent looking floors. We have short birch wood planks. Or smooth planks. We'll try the smooth. So the thing about that is you can tell the texture pack hasn't updated to that texture. So it's kind of looking a little iffy and it's not lining up correctly with like the oak texture. So maybe we'll just keep it vanilla planks. That looks a lot better. Go ahead and fill this in. I've had some close encounters while I was off camera with just different mobs spawning, and you may be able to see it in that time lapse, but there was a weird dirt slime that spawned from the... Oops. Oh boy, what have I done? I'm a monster. Are these? And... Okay. So... I guess if I had to choose, this right here should probably be... I'm not too sure. We'll dig it out and we'll think about that for a second. The leveling these Tinker's tools is just spectacular. Almost gonna level the shovel up a bit. Or again, it's 64%. My hatchet's already adept level as well, and that's fairly new. But it's almost easier to level that up because I can vein mine all the trees. I can't, however, exactly tell my shovel where to vein mine the dirt without it totally digging way too much. And I don't think it will. It wouldn't let me vein mine sand either. So, go ahead. Yeah, that's fine. We're done. Nice house. We're going to need a doorway here. Put some, huh? You just gotta do random things sometimes. I guess that looks fine. We got a nice little walkway. The server is now being backed up, and the sun is also rising. Those pumpkins, man. Whatever that thing is, don't like it. Oh, I guess if we grabbed more granite or andesite, we could have used that. But what's done is done. Not too big of a concern for me. Get these bricks where they belong. Really like those god rays, or whatever they're called, the sun rays. I think the shader packs call them something else, but even these little shadows that you can see as you kind of whoosh by. Oop. Yep. Like, that's just amazing. I'm so happy that I got this to work. Shader pack, it took me quite some time, however. And I think we could curve these. It'll look a little better, kind of hide those bricks. Potentially even... We'll leave it. We'll leave it. And then for this little area to prevent walking down, we could either use a fence or let's see if there's some sort of... We have a lot of choices for fences, actually. Just use some spruce wood. What is it? Sticks? Middle? Yes. Six should be more than enough. Well, I guess it could be perfect if I put them all the way back. There we go. A nice little railing. Could always look for something different in a little bit, but for now, that's kind of a placeholder. And where would we want some stairs? I was initially thinking I could put them on this wall. Have it come out right there, go upwards, just a nice little curve. Let's see. My favorite, I guess the best view from this house would actually, that's a pile of oil which I got stuck in before. Luckily I had some stairs on me, so I was able to slowly wade my way through the oil to get out of there. But if I wanted a porch or something, it would probably be on this side. Maybe right here. From that log down to here, I could have a little deck so I can look out and I'd be able to see the view from out here, and then just a square there, and then like a slanted roof going down that way, come up, and then we'd have a nice little, yeah, I guess that would work. So let's go ahead and give that a go. And I'm really messing with the textures here. These are totally different. I might replace these oak wood with, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Ooh, or, yeah, we could do some stripes. Spice things up a bit. Ha! Spruce things up a bit. Wow. Spruce things up a bit? Yeah, that looks pretty good. So, would I want the stairs right at the door? No. We gotta push all this back. That would have to, I guess we could do it like that if we want to kind of cheat. Oh, come on. What? Oh, I guess I'm aiming a little high. There we go. So then our ceiling, our ceiling, I have not worked out yet. We could, well, before I get too worried about the ceiling, this is gonna bug me. So, go like that. And there we go. One more. Okay, the weird thing is, do you see that? That's supposedly a cloud shadow. And in the shader pack, I have the cloud shadow off. It's still happening. Not sure how to fix that. But it's a thing. So, well, I think that was pretty successful. I don't know about you guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Resonant Rise on the NinjaNet server, aka SombreroNet, because that is the seed. But, till next time, take care, bye-bye.